Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honest Am here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video. Oh, y'all, I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling tired now. Where we use the tarot to become an alchemist in our life and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me, angel number 25. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and customs in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it don't stop Charlamagne and God, it won't stop me. All right, y'all. All right, we're about to do a love reading. Let's do a little love reading. Wanted you to raise my mind. If you're coming home intoxicated. All right, y'all. Angel number 48. How are y'all doing out there? How you feeling out there? Hold on. Let me stop. I'm getting sleepy. All right, God, guardian angels, beings of light. What information do you have for us to become the alchemist of our lives, to help bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public? God, what do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time to help us bring in divine partnerships and to help us to become divine beings and mates? And please deliver these messages to me and through me. I have no room for doubt or confusion. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's so funny. You always start just come on down. It's number 127. Yeah, this is it. Damn, I wanted to do one more. All right, so the card that came out is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Angel number 140. In chemistry, there's a strong magnetic energy here. I don't know who this is for. Does not apply to me. Engagement, seal your love. So I just feel like this message is all about people love life, going to the next level. Actually, I was recently saying in a video that so I recently got a promotion. And I also, I got a promotion and I got a bonus. And mind you, I've been at the job for 7 years and never got a bonus before in my life. So I didn't even know they did shit like that. So it was just like very shocking how it all came about. But what I realized is that I was getting all these like angel numbers and angel messages about you're about to receive good news, you're about to get a promotion, you're about to get like pay increase, like all of this stuff about all of this abundance that was coming my way. And it was like I don't know, like it's like I was seeing it and I was like wanting it, but for some reason I wasn't applying it for my job. Like I thought maybe, somebody, me and my magical fucking thinking, I was like, oh, well, maybe somebody about to randomly invest into Honestly Sis or something like that. And of course that didn't happen. Like God ended up blessing me another way. And actually that was also another angel message that I was getting. It was like, these changes are going to be coming about unexpectedly in unexpected ways, but just go with the flow. And so I say all that to say is that now I've been getting all these angel messages about love and like a love coming in my life. And it's like, before I used to doubt them, and now angel number 327, I'm just like, all right, God, I believe you. Like, I believe that this love is coming. I believe that, I am going to meet a partner. I am going to meet somebody that is for me. I do believe that the next person that I'm going to be in a relationship with it's probably going to be the person. Maybe not. Let me not say that. But I genuinely feel in my heart and my soul that I know I'm going to be married. I know I'm going to have a husband. I know I'm going to have kids. And it's like that because I know that, it's like I have taken the pressure off myself. Like even though I be bored and I want to like download apps, but it's just like, for what? Like I know it's not going to go anywhere. And so I say all that to say that instead of like me pushing away, I think I told you guys before, I had this dream about this kiss, and like sometimes I be still thinking about the kiss, and like to be completely honest, because this is what this channel is all about. Like I have been feeling like sexual stuff. Like I'll just like randomly like feel like like somebody give me head, and I'd be like, whoa, like, and it's just like, I know you're like, what? But I'm for real, like, I just be, and it's like, I'll get visions and like a quick flash of the feeling, and I'd be like, whoa, like, what is that? And it's like, instead of like pushing it away, I've just been like accepting it, and like, I'll write about it. Like, one time it became so intense that I just had to like write about like what I was seeing and what I was feeling. And I feel like what God is saying is, I don't feel like he's telling me to like go make the romantic gesture, angel number 505, like, because I wouldn't even know who the fuck to make the romantic gesture to. But I do feel like if there's somebody in your life that you are like super into and like you want to talk to, like, just let them know. Like, I feel like life is short, and you would never know until you know. Like, if you're into somebody, just let them know. Like, so that they can, they can experience it, and like let them make the decision on whether it'll work or not. Let them know. Like, I just feel like God is saying you have to explore it. Like, if there is a chemistry there, if there's a strong romantic connection, then explore it. But for me, I feel like this is also, it said go ahead and make a romantic gesture. I feel like for those of us who don't know, like, who don't have somebody like, okay, well, let me make a gesture to this person, I feel like it's like more so just express love, like, within yourself. Express what type of love you want. Write letters to your future love. If you've been having dreams about that person, like, instead of just letting it stay in your head, express it, like, write about it. And I feel like when you do that, like, you bring that more and more to you. But I'm actually going to just go to the cards, because I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the fuck this message is about. I have no idea what this message is about. Y'all heard me start as soon as I started, like, well, this ain't a message for me, but who knows? Express your love. God, clarify this message of express your love, chemistry, and engagement. What are you trying to get us to understand about our love life ascending to the next level? What is our energy towards it? What potential obstacles may be in the way? What roadblocks, God? What any information that you deem worthy for us to hear? Okay, so I'm cutting at Justice and the Ten of Cups upright. A reverse. And I feel like for some of you guys, the reason why God is telling you to express your love is because there is a love that's out there for you. There is a Ten of Cups out there. But I feel like for some reason, you don't think it's possible. You don't really believe in love. And I feel like until you start to believe in love, until you start to believe that all those relationships that you've been in actually were just preparing you for this person that is meant for you, then you'll always, it's like you just won't believe in love. I guess that's what it is. It's like, but for Justice coming out, what God is trying to say is that, the debts have been paid. You've learned all those hard lessons about love. Now it's time for you to learn those lessons of the good stuff. Like, I tell y'all all the time, like, this world works in balance. So if you had a lot of not shit relationships, angel number 1744, then again, another random number pop out. But anyways, if you had a lot of if you had a whole lot of ain't shit relationships, then that lets you know that now you're at this place in your life. Your love life is ascending. This engagement is that now you're in this place where you're going to have you're going to be in this area where you can experience chemistry, where you can be in a relationship where you can truly express yourself and not hide parts of yourself. Like, if this world works in balance. So if you experience a lot of fucked up parts, now it's time for you to see the good. And I feel like God is saying, in order for you to experience that, you need to believe that in your heart and soul, and maybe even express that out loud. I know I have been saying and writing in my journal, I'm worthy of love in all forms, because I realized that I didn't feel that way deep down inside. Deep down inside, I felt like I had to be at service. I had to, change who I was, walk on eggshells, kiss their ass, suck their dick backwards, do all this stuff to get love. But now I'm just like, just who I am. Like, I'm worthy of love. I'm a beautiful motherfucker, inside and out. Like, I'm not just pretty on the outside. Like, I'm genuinely a good person. Like, I really believe in, sharing love and light wherever I go. Like, I walk into a fucking pizza room, Pizza Hut, and I can make the whole room, shift the energy in a room. Like, that's really what it means. And very random, angel number 1923, that's what it means to be a light worker. is that it's not just about you coming on YouTube and you doing stuff on IG. It's when you walk into spaces, do you shift? Do you share your light? Do you change the environments that you walk in? And I can honestly say I do that no matter where I am. If I'm in a grocery store, if I'm going to pick up food, no matter where the fuck I'm at, I shift the energy whenever I walk into a room. Okay, this is very this is very interesting. So, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What came out is the Tower reverse. You know, the Tower upright is like always like something just like hitting you, coming out of left field. You know, somebody randomly calling you like, you nigga cheating on you, like shit like that. Like, or you randomly bumping into something. But this came out, the Tower reverse. And the Tower reverse, the Tower reverse is a change that you want to happen in your life. And so what God is trying to say is that when you say in your heart, when you say out loud, I'm worthy of love in all forms, when you say out loud that, you know, I may have not carried myself in the best way. And that's also another thing. It's like, we have to take accountability. Angel number 1045, we have to take accountability for the fucked up relationships that we had. Like, we have to, instead of being like, this person used me, this person wasn't good to me, they did all this stuff, we had to take accountability and be like, you know what, I wanted to be used, I wanted to be this, I called in this. And as hard as that may be to admit, you have to admit it out loud, angel number 1111, so that you can experience something different. And when you do that, the tower will fall. Now you no longer make decisions from a place of chasing love. Now you no longer are in relationships because, you know, you're just doing something, or you feel like the time is running out. Like, you no longer settle. Like, you change the way that you look at love. And when you change the way that you look at love, you're going to experience something different. So I really feel like what God is saying is that you express out loud that you want love, that you're worthy of love in all forms, and that you start, oh, thank you, God. It's not a romantic gesture to somebody else. It's a romantic gesture to yourself. You start taking care of yourself. You start loving on yourself. You start doing things to make you feel good. That's not only signaling, that's what it is. That's what it is. Wow, this is deep. This message is about why self-love is so important. This is deep. God is saying, when you express your love out loud, when you express that I have not been the best person that I could be. Like, I've been chasing love. I've been trying to work for love. I have been trying to be used in order to have love. When you admit all of that out loud, and then you say, I'm worthy of love in all forms, and then you move and you pour love into yourself, then you're sending that signal to God that, oh, she's really ready for change. So now your tower of how you used to experience relationships, the men that you used to attract, all of that shit falls down. Now you get to experience a whole new cycle of love. Now you get to experience a whole new level of love. That's why God is saying right here, your love life is extending to a higher level of commitment. It's because you've died to that lower half. You died to those limiting beliefs about what you believe love to be for yourself. And so when you do that, now the partners, all those people, they can't even come to this level because that tower has fallen down. Oh, God damn. Come on, God. That tower has fallen down. So now those people, they can't even reach you. You won't even have to worry about having those problems anymore. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing of those issues that you used to have of, you know, people not being clear with their intentions, people playing games, you know, you feeling like you have to work for those love, people making you feel like you were less than, or feeling like you have to change yourself in order to experience love. No more. That deception love, that childish love, all that shit is going away because you made that change within yourself that you're ready to experience something different. You decided to be the emperor of your life and to say no more. And you didn't just do that by saying it out loud, but in the way that you love yourself and how you love others. Okay? Last message we came out is the chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. The Fool came out, but again, the Fool came out reverse. And again, I think it's because you have to be willing to go on that journey, to say that I'm not going to be in any situation with somebody where there isn't chemistry. Angel number 1433. It's like we all talk about, like, I don't even know where that thought was about to go. All I'm going to say is don't settle. Angel number 1440. I can't say that enough. I really, and this is the second time this has came out, I really feel like so many relationships settle. I mean, so many relationships and marriages fail because people are settling. People are in relationships with people where there is no chemistry. People are, and I have heard this said so many times. Even Angie Martinez said that to Chloe. Well, I want to be in a relationship with somebody who's more into me than I am to them. No, like, no. And Angie Martinez like, smart girl. No, that's a fool's journey. That's not going to lead you to chemistry. That's not going to lead you to anything. That's going to lead you back to the ancient deception relationships again. Because you want somebody to chase you, and then eventually you're going to end up chasing them. So what God is saying is that you don't get in a relationship with somebody because they're super into you, or because they got a good job, or because you know they can take care of you. No. Only be in a relationship from a place of love. Only be in a relationship from a place of chemistry. If you do that, then your love life will be able to extend to the next level. Angel number 1450. This is why God's saying you can't settle. Because if you choose to settle, you're choosing to walk down a road with no chemistry. You're choosing to walk down a road that's not in line with where you're supposed to go. You're choosing to be a fool instead of going on a fool's journey towards love. I keep coming back to this chemistry card, and it's like, also, ladies, you may be super into somebody, but if they are not super into recognize that within yourself. That's another thing I had to do, because I was super into somebody, and I don't know, he loved me his own way, whatever, but it was like he didn't, at the essence of it, he didn't believe in love, and I told myself that I'm gonna get him to believe in love. But right there, that's an imbalanced relationship, because I believe in something and this person don't believe into it, and I'm trying to get somebody to believe in something. You can't change somebody's beliefs. That is a hard thing. That is something that because they have experienced it in their life. But that was my mind thinking. That was my mindset back in the day. I'm going to change it. Number 1707. You can't. There has to be mutual chemistry. And I spent how many years trying to chase and try to change just to keep getting the same fucking result over and over again. And instead of recognizing that this isn't ascending anymore, I kept lying to myself. I kept putting on a false mask. But God is saying, if you don't want deceptive relationships, then you can't go in them with deception intentions. Meaning, ladies, you can't tell a man, well, I don't want a relationship, when you know goddamn well in every bone in your being you want a relationship. It's not going to work. Be in situations with people who want what you want. Okay? And it first starts with you deciding that in yourself. And when you decide in yourself that, and you move in that way, then the universe and God and all of those have no choice but to deliver you that physical manifestation of that desire that you have. We've already established that the desire is law. If you feel it, if you want it, it's yours. It's a physical manifestation somewhere out there in the world waiting for you. And the only reason you don't get it is because the choices you choose to make, okay? We're not blaming nobody else. We're taking accountability for what we believe is possible for our life, okay? Angel number 1834. Really, really quick, God, give us a tool that we can use to get us to let go of the cycle of struggle love. How can we make sure that we are only in situations where there are mutual chemistries? How can we stop chasing love so that we can ascend to the next level of our love life, God? Please give us the tool that we can use. Allow no room for doubt or confusion. We want the tower to fall and struggle love. We are getting the fuck off the struggle bus, God. No room for doubt or confusion. I don't know about y'all, but I'm done. I can't do it. And it also means that, again, it's like your actions have to be all the way around. Angel number 1919. That also means for me It's not just about me not, me not going after somebody. Remember, I told you guys I was feeling all horny and I just wanted to go have sex. But then I realized that why would I go have sex with somebody I'm not physically attracted to? That there is no chemistry. It's just, it's continuing a cycle, right? So I had to just say no. Like the next person I lay with, like I want to be physically attracted to them and I want them to be physically attracted to me. I want there to be a chemistry there. They don't have to be my love, like they don't have to be my partner, but there does have to be a mutual attraction there. Because I only want what's for me. I'm not settling anymore. And it comes down to shit on that basic of a level. It's not just, you be like, oh, I'm just fucking. It's not that big of a deal. No, it is that big of a deal. Because you're sending out a signal to the universe that, oh, I'm going to settle. I'm going to go for people I really don't like. And then you can't be mad when that keep coming up in your love life, right? My true success is measured by my alignment. Alignment with source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love, yourself. And this is what I realized, people. I realized that because now we're talking about love, right? But we're talking about love. But I'm going to tell you how me getting a promotion let me know that I can trust God in my love life. Angel number 2122. So a while back, we had this message come out about how God is trying to get us to change our relationship with money. And the reason why he was trying to get us to change our relationship with money is because if we can trust God to take care of our everyday necessity, because this time-space reality, this matrix, it works on money. You need money to be in this bitch and to be okay. So if God can take care of that, if we can trust God to take care of our day-to-day needs, aka providing us money, then we can trust God for everything else, right? So I told you guys that I didn't want to do my job. I'm like, I don't want to be an accountant. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. So, but then at the same time, I was getting the signal this year that I'm not supposed to apply for nothing else. That something just kept telling me to wait. Then I told you guys, not even a month ago, that I realized after complaining about this job so much that it's actually the best job for me because I'm able to do my job, also everything for honestly sis, and still make a pretty decent amount of living, right? Now I got a promotion, making even more than what I was making before. And I say all that to say is that now, Before I was saying like the only reason why I was looking for another job is because I'm like, well, maybe I should be making more money. Like I got an MBA, this, I should be making more money. And at first I was going to chase that because I felt like, well, I got an MBA, I should be making more money. But then I realized that it's not about me making money. It's about me being in an environment where I can be myself and I can do the things that I ultimately want to do. And what I ultimately want to do is I want to be a writer. I ultimately want to do is I want to make my book. And so guess what? This environment allows me to do those things, right? So what happened was my attention shift, right? It changed from being like being an accountant is bad to being like, well, I'm in the best position to realize my dreams. Stay with me. Because I realized that I was in the best position to realize my dreams, God rewarded me for that. Because I said, I'm not going to seek anymore. I'm going to wait. And because I waited, God rewarded me with a promotion. Now, because God has secured my financial well-being, where I done had a conversation with my manager where she says she wants to invest in me. She don't want me to go anywhere. She believes in me. All of this other stuff, right? Now, I can say, I'm good. Because I'm in a place where I know this job, I know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And I also have a plan. So now because I have seen God secure me financially, secure My day-to-day needs, I'm like, that man that I had a dream about, that kiss that I have, my kids, all that shit gonna happen. Because he showed me through my job that if I just trust him and wait on him and change my beliefs and how I look at things, then everything else will change around me. And the same thing can happen to you. My job didn't change. My house didn't change. Nothing that I did on a day-to-day basis changed. My mindset changed, and then everything changed. You hear what I'm saying? Last card that popped out is I must focus on wanted to get wanted. Every time you see something unwanted, you realize that in that same moment, your awareness is focused. Okay, let's just say we would never go as far as to say that the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract despite the behavior of your environment. And so what God is saying is that it may be everybody around you saying niggas ain't shit. Everybody around you saying hoes is winning. Everyone around you saying black women don't deserve happy endings. But if you know in your heart and soul that God has already gave you an image of a man that's supposed to be in your life, then what you got to do is you have to die to all those other things. You have to focus only on what you want so that you can get what you ultimately want and what you ultimately need. My relationship will change when my vibration changes. What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? My relationship will change when my vibration change. That's what God is trying to get you to understand. The reason why you're experiencing this struggle, love, is because you're in a struggle loop. And the way that you get out of it is by acknowledging it, by saying out loud that you're worthy of more, and by the actions. Angel number 2626, the actions that you take. So which means that you don't settle. You only do things that bring you closer in your goals. You only do things that's in alignment with where you're trying to go. I'm gonna read this because I hear somebody. You are living in a time when fewer people will attempt the impossible task of pushing the unwanted far away, that they will be left with only that which is wanted. It is a time when more people will come to the realization that what they are seeking is not a change in behavior of others or in the world outside of them over which they have no control, but instead an understanding of their own vibrational relationship with Source over which they have complete control. Let's clarify what I just said. Nothing in my life has changed, yet everything has changed. Nothing in my life has changed, yet everything has fucking changed. Okay? Take that in. And it's only because of the thoughts that I choose to think. Let's go ahead. This is the one final message. This is the final message, y'all. Don't deceive yourself. Don't lie to yourself and say that you're in this situation for your kids. If there's no chemistry, then you have to admit to yourself that, what is this? Oh, pay attention to the red flags. Like, pay attention to the red flags, release your ex, forgive and learning, retreat. Like, guys, it's time to stop lying to ourselves about why we are in the situations that we're in. Why you're not experiencing joy. Why you're not in a situation where there's equal give and take. And the only person you have to blame is yourself and your lack of wanting to go into the depth of the emotions because you feel like you can only experience this love that's cold. I literally just put this up on my wall. Where there is love, there is no question. Where there is love, there is no question. Love is not anxiety. Love is not doubt. Love is not gaslighting. Love is not making you feel like you need to change all the time. Love is not making you doubt yourself. Where there is love, there is no question. When somebody loves you, they love you for you. God, clarify this message for the Tower, the Fool, the Emperor. How can we get to the love that is truly meant for us, God? How can we no longer settle in our love life? Damn, this came right out. I couldn't even keep going. Balanced life, love seeks your well-being. So again, God is trying to let you know love is meant for you. He don't want you to have that struggle love. But again, it's up on you. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do. The card that we're going to focus on is deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Let's see what this is. Guys, I understand. I hear somebody being like, 3013, you think it's bullshit to change your life by just your thoughts you think. But girl, I'm literally 2 weeks away from making the most money I made in my entire life. And I didn't change a goddamn thing but my mindset and what I believe is possible for my life. I literally have been complaining at this job, and not even complaining, but speaking up, talking back, doing all types of shit. And I thought, low key, 2 seconds ago, I was like, I thought she was having a thing to fucking fire me or something, but she promoted me. It's because she saw my value. She saw my worth. And it's not because I was kissing her ass. It's not because I was trying to be a suck up. It's not because I changed my tone. It's because I just decided to be my black ass self. And actually low-key because I put my energy back. Oh, sudden resurrection. Oh, boundless providence. You appear in the flames Oh, sudden resurrection. Oh, boundless providence. You appear into flames to burn the jungle of thoughts. You come blissfully to free us from shackles. You appear to the destitute as divine providence. Rumi. There are times when we are deeply involved in what we are doing and suddenly something unforeseen happens and a wrench is thrown into our lives. Many people crumble under this unfamiliar pressure. Rumi is coming to you with a loving heart to give you the freedom to use the unexpected happenings as an offering of grace. He wants you to trust that they pour out as blessings from the benevolence and generous source from which we come. Take the unexpected as a call to be the master of your own fate. When you follow your heart's guidance, your success is inevitable. You learn to respond to whatever comes. The oracle is here to support you in connecting with your inner truth. See and treat the unexpected problem as an opportunity in disguise. Use your Lose your initiative to grasp how you can cope under pressure. Let it develop your leadership skills by trying to maintain a positive attitude even in the face of adversity. You will have faith in yourself that you will be ready for things to change at any time. Dear one, life has offered you everything with open arms. Accept the gift and grow into the depth of the alluring mystery that persuades you in every moment of your life. To give up and let go of the path in the face of complication is the result of a lack of faith. Surrendering into the arms of mystery is the remedy you have been chasing throughout your dreams. Dare to surrender into the ups and downs of life and know that a glory greater than paradise awaits you. And guys, as I was reading that, I was thinking about that message that we had last week that was talking about the vision is the answer to the prayer, and it was all about surrendering and just knowing that if you just trust, if you follow your heart, know literally everything that this said. If you just trust your heart, then know, angel number 3333, that everything will work out okay. And I feel like that's what God is just trying to get you to understand. Like, you may not even understand how you can experience a different type of love, how you can ascend your love life, and how you can have better for your children. But what God is saying is, it's not for you to figure out. It's for you to just express your love out loud, for you to make those decisions and those actions that are in alignment to where you want to go, and to make sure that you only move in a place of love, in a place of chemistry, in a place that is equal give and take. so that you can have what you want. You have to become the emperor of your life. Focus on your wanted so that your love life can engage to the next level. If that is your hope and your prayer, put your hand on your heart and touch and agree with me as I say this. I remain calm and in control of myself when the unexpected occurs. I know that dealing with the unforeseen is a bliss offered to me as divine providence. I remain calm and in control of myself when the unexpected occurs. I know that dealing with the unforeseen is a bliss offered to me as divine providence. I remain calm and in control of myself when the unexpected occurs. I know that dealing with the unforeseen is a bliss offered to me as divine providence. And guys, angel number 125, when I was reading that, I just want to give you just this one last story. Because what I'm hearing is like some of you guys, some of your situations, some of your love lives are about to be rocked. You may find some information out that you didn't want to hear, that you didn't want to see, or maybe your partner may just leave, like up and go or whatever. And I want you, God is saying to just see it as a blessing. My ex, he walked out on me. I didn't walk out on him. When this initially started, he walked out on me. And I'm looking, and as I look back on it now, like that was the best thing that he could have ever did, because I probably would have never let go. I probably would have forever been trying to make it work, been forever trying to, change myself. But because he walked away and because he left me to deal with those emotions, and I did deal with those emotions, and though I went back and forth and all that stuff, I eventually came to the conclusion that I wanted to experience a different type of love. I wanted to do things differently. And I never would have reached that if he wouldn't have just walked away. If he wouldn't have broke my fucking heart, I never would have realized that I spent my whole life chasing love. This tower I probably would have never dropped this tower. I probably would have spent the rest of my life chasing him or chasing somebody else. But because I dealt with the unexpected, and I didn't treat it as a blessing, but I dealt with the unexpected and I moved through that unknown, I was able to get on the other side. And now I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to experience a love like no other. Shit that makes movies and TV shows jealous, because it's real and it never has to end. All right, y'all. If that is your hope and your prayer, I'm going to end the message with this. Listen to the advice God is saying. Listen to this message. Listen to me, y'all. I don't lie to you guys. I don't sugarcoat things. I'm probably too fucking honest on here to be completely honest. But I just want y'all to know, like, if somebody like me can make it to this side and see life this way and be happy that a 7-year relationship ended, and to be joyful for the unknown, and to have hope for love after being neglected and, treated like less than a person. Like, if I could believe in love, you can too. So please listen to my advice and take it to heart. And the last thing is return to love. We are here to experience love, which this is probably the second or third time this card or a card like this came out. God just letting you know, like, you're not meant, he didn't bring you down here for struggle love. He didn't bring you down here for you to be somebody, trauma mule. Shout out to Gabrielle Union. But he really spent you down here so that you can experience chemistry and you can experience real love. And the only reason why you wouldn't experience that is because of the thoughts that you think and those stories that you tell yourself. So tell yourself a new one that says that you are worthy of love in all forms. All right, y'all. That's all the messages I have for you. If you made it to the end of this message, give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you're not subscribed. But what are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you. And never, ever let somebody tell you what you cannot do. Y'all, we getting engaged. We getting married. We having some babies. And we are on the road to realizing our dreams. Get into it. Bye. See you next week.